Hey folks, meteorologist Bill Alexander, and here's that receding look of sunlight as you look back to the northwest across Laguna Madre from the Matthews CCAC live weather camera at Snoopy's Pier. And you see the JFK Causeway, and the clarity of the atmosphere is looking nice out there right now. And temperatures are seasonably mild out there right now, but the satellite radar image shows clouds in the distant offshore waters. Those are actually retreating us, but they won't stay away very long. We've got some changes coming up here, but today, an interesting day. 47 degrees this morning, 77 this afternoon, and again, we close out the year almost 5 inches below normal in rainfall. So what about that rainfall opportunity? Well, it doesn't look like much tomorrow, but tomorrow night on into Thursday, maybe a slight chance, maybe some isolated showers out there. What about this evening, though? If you're heading out, well, this is what you can expect in the late night, early morning hours. Temperatures dropping into the middle to lower 50s with that northeasterly wind. You'll have to grab a jacket if you're out there, but it's going to be a pretty nice night nevertheless. You do have some increasing clouds coming up, but right now, clear skies, middle 60s to lower 70s, a little warmer along the coastline, and that represents temperatures that are starkly different from yesterday, especially inland. 12 to 25 degrees cooler today as opposed to yesterday, a little bit less so along the immediate coastline. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. Overnight tonight, down into the middle 40s, lower 50s, upper 50s along the coastline. But the change coming up is going to involve not only that stiff northeasterly wind, which will persist for a while here, become a little more east-northeasterly as low pressure develops off the coastline, and that's the key there. You're going to be having increasing clouds coming up from the south, and that'll be holding your high temperatures tomorrow only into the lower to middle 60s. That's about 10 degrees lower than today because of the cloud cover. Nevertheless, you got dry air for now. Watch what happens to those dew points tomorrow. That east-northeasterly flow pushes those dew points back up to the 60-degree mark by early Thursday. So we're setting ourselves up for mostly cloudy conditions in the coastal waters, even some late afternoon isolated showers. It'll be breezy, and we're going to be looking at high in the upper 60s. Northeast wind 15 to 20 knots, choppy to occasionally rough bays, 4 to 8 foot seas, at least a low rip current risk. Small craft advisory is likely to be issued for tomorrow. High pressure building in will make a shift to the east, and as it does so, this front will become stationary. Notice the clouds increasing. That's early Wednesday morning, and you're already going to see some showers in deep South Texas beginning to work their way northward as this moisture rides up over that cool dome of air, and that's the process that will give us the cloud cover and a low-end chance of rain. It's being supported by this upper-level disturbance that moving out of the Rockies and pulling that moisture northward, but it's not going to be a huge impact. Now, what we are looking at coming up early next week is a stronger system moving into range, and then much colder air coming down as we move into next week as well. We'll talk about that in a second. But the amount of rain we're looking at over the next day and a half or so, 1 to 2/100 of an inch. That's it. So overnight tonight down into the lower 50s with partly to mostly cloudy skies continuing tomorrow. Another cold front coming up Thursday night, and then we're seeing much colder air Monday and Tuesday.